We will now hear from friends of each of the valedicts who have prepared speeches for them. I would now like to invite Adi Ganguly to give us the valedict speech for Nathaniel.
Second formal dinner, yeah, with three.
Hello everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Adi and I used to live here.
Hello.
Alright, so hello everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Adi and I used to live here. So I'd like to make tonight a little bit interactive. Who here thinks that Neil is under 20 years old? Raise your hands. Alright, who thinks 20 to 30? 30 to 40? 40 to 50? 50 and above? Yeah. So, I mean, we think about this a lot on 6th floor because Neil keeps his age a very closely guarded secret. We've come to the conclusion that he's some sort of 12-year-old boy stuck in a 60-year-old man's body. And there's plenty of evidence for this. I mean, we know that Neil's very smart, he gets Dean's Awards, and he's very well respected by his architecture buddies. But I spoke to his wife at his wedding last year, and I asked her, what attracted you to a man that spends most of his mornings scrolling through 9gag, looking at Nigerians doing strange things? And she just looked at me very sadly and said, I used to be very innocent until I met Neil. Neil has corrupted me. Now, Neil does a lot of things that might belie what you think is his age. One of them is that a lot of elderly people tend to wake up quite early. Neil doesn't do this. In fact, on 6th floor, we started a policy where the tutors wake us up at 8:30 every morning. Now, fair enough, Neil opted out of this very quickly because 8:30 is quite early. What wasn't so understandable was that he also got very angry when I started waking him up at 12:30 to go to lunch. And he started taking revenge on me in a multitude of ways. His favorite of which is to run past my room, knock on my door, and run away as fast as he can. But despite Neil's age, he is the college's resident gym tutor. You'll often find him in the gym, toning his cube-like figure, and Neil's always taken the brown boys under his wing when it comes to gym training. You don't have to take my word for it. You can listen to a testimonial from our very own future social director, Lex Mendasa. In Lexman's words, isn't my body testimonial enough? You can make of that what you will. Another student that Neil has taken under his wing is Dylan. Dylan, very sadly, was unable to do a single squat until Neil took him under his wing. But under Neil's rigorous training program of laughing at him constantly and telling everyone that Dylan can't do a single squat, Dylan now can still not do a single squat. Neil's not just a great friend in the gym. I also reached out to Ruben Richard to hear if he had anything to share about Neil's friendship. Ruben was very enthusiastic about contributing to this speech, and he actually wrote me an entire paragraph, which I'm going to read in full. Adi, I remember a prank call that bastard Neil made to me when I was in a hotel in Perth 3 months ago. He spoke in a grumpy old man's voice from the front desk and asked me to come and collect a parcel. He then told me that the parcel was sticking and he was going to have to call the police. I told him to go away, but he would not go away, and I ended up coming down to the front desk and asking the lady, where is this bomb that someone is sending? And she just looked at me like I was crazy. I only found out a week later that it was Neil. Now, as you know, Neil is married, which begs the question, what is Neil doing here? Some people speculate that Neil is scared of his wife. But I disagree. I think he just loves spending time with us. That explains why Neil has spent the last 10 years doing unnecessary degree after degree away from home. And it also explains that when Neil had the opportunity to rearrange his courses so he could spend this term at home with his family, he decided that instead he would do one course just to spend that time with us. But in all seriousness, over the last 3 years, Neil has been someone that I, all of sixth floor, and many others throughout college have looked up to as a role model and a mentor. As someone who is senior to all of us, it would have been understandable if he wanted to keep to himself or people his age. But it's a testament to his character and his friendship that Neil always spends so much time with us and helps us in so many ways. I don't have any doubt that he's going to go on to do some very big things in the world of architecture. So I simply wish you and your family all the best and all the happiness in the world in whatever direction you choose to go.